Since 1966, Encompass has been a place where children and families thrive. We have a passion for education and pediatric therapy. Our early learning and parent education programs develop healthy, confident children and strong families. We focus on discovery, creative expression, and social problem solving. There are a few things that make us truly unique. We offer early learning programs for children 12 months to 5 years old to give them the best start in life and prepare them for lifelong success. We are proud to be one of the only nationally accredited schools in the area, and many of our preschool openings are offered to low-income families. Pediatric therapy is the foundation Encompass was built on. The first few years in a child's life are a time of rapid brain development. We emphasize early intervention so that we can take advantage of this rich growth period by prioritizing developmental screenings and offering a variety of pediatric therapies to support all children. Our joy is to serve families in the Snoqualmie Valley and Greater East Side. We are creating a legacy of children and families who know they are valued. Our dream is that they inspire community wherever they go.
Good morning, everyone. In real time. Hi, it's Chris Cashman here. Welcome officially, everyone, to the highly unusual, but maybe it's the new usual, Rise and Thrive breakfast here, virtual style on behalf of Encompass. We're so happy that you would join us. This is the at-home edition, which means you only had to focus on the front of your hair. Maybe you cut your own hair. I know I'm 2 home cuts in myself, which is why I don't dare show you the back. But we've got our priorities, and we're so thrilled that you're here with us this morning. Like you, I am at home. My girls are getting ready to do the online school thing. A lot of you diving into breakfast. We're going to show off some of your breakfast du jours this morning here. But we're so thankful that you're here with us because this is so vitally important. We cannot take a year off with Encompass. The work is simply too important. I'm thrilled to be back. As you can see, I've got the home kit on, the home jersey here on behalf of Encompass. I've been able to host this event a couple of times in person the past few years. Obviously, things are a little bit different this year, but as they say, the show must go on, and we want to continue to support and show the love and financial support to our friends at Encompass because of the great work that they do, both here in Seattle and beyond. In fact, I noticed that we've got people logging on from not just here in the Seattle area, but Oak Ridge, Tennessee. So you guys are getting ready for a Rise and Thrive luncheon. Is it a brunch kind of a thing? You choose. But we're so thankful that you're all here this morning to support Encompass during these unprecedented times that we are all going through together here. Our goal today is a lofty one. That's to raise $45,000 for Encompass. I think we can do it. I believe we can do it, and we can do it with your help. In fact, we have a great matching opportunity or two coming up. We're going to tell you about a little bit later in the program here. During the program, you're going to hear from an expert in the field in early childhood intervention, what Encompass is actually doing to help families during the time of crisis. You can only imagine how challenging these times might be for some of the families that we support. As you can imagine, Encompass itself needs your support more than ever. So that's why we're here doing the virtual breakfast this morning. If you wish to donate at any time, or maybe you got to scoot out the door, we've got a donate button right here on the bottom of your screen. You don't have to delay. Donate, donate, donate. It is all going to add up. Take advantage of that here. And to kick things off, we're going to take a look at what some of our Encompass supporters are enjoying for breakfast this morning. That's right. Take a look. We've got the Bennett family diving in. No fair. Save me one plate. They got one of everything there. Yummy. And we've also got the Cito family. Breakfast looking yummy. +1 there. How sweet are they? Thank you for joining us for breakfast here, and settle in as we celebrate Encompass, the great work that they do here with our Rise and Thrive. This is the Legion of Zoom edition, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just own this right here, okay? We do want to mention that this event couldn't be possible without the generous support of our sponsors, and we know how hard it can be to be a sponsor in times like this, but so many of you showing your commitment to support Encompass, and we're so thankful. At our sponsor gold level, we have got our friends from Heritage Bank. Big thank you to Hut Construction And of course, to Nintendo. My daughters thank you as well. They're down the hall. They got the Switch for a few minutes until we get online. All right, and our gold level sponsors here. We've mentioned Heritage, Hut, Nintendo. Now we're moving to our silver sponsors. Big thank you to Abbott Construction. They're back. Big thank you to Banner Bank, to OAC, and a big thank you to Virginia Mason. Now our bronze level sponsors are also with us. CNR Inc., thank you. To GK Knudsen, thank you so much, as well as to Lund Opsal and to Overlake Medical Center. They are straddled by Reliance Fire Protection, Snoqualmie Springs School, and to Weaver Financial. Thank you so much to our bronze level sponsors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, typically at this point in the program, I would pause for our Blue Angels flyover. But because I'm inside, I'm just going to assume they are right on time. Yep, 9:07, exactly when we're getting ready to introduce Nela Cumming. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Nela Cumming, our executive director of Encompass. Her dog, Forrest, is also making a guest appearance. So sit. Nela?
Good morning. I'm coming to you this morning from my home in North Bend, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to the Encompass Rise and Thrive virtual breakfast. What a time we're living in right now. Obviously, typically we'd be having this fundraiser at the club on Snoqualmie Ridge, eating a delicious breakfast that other people prepared for us, and getting to talk and be with each other. But we have to do things a little bit differently today, and I am very grateful that you took the time to come to your computer and log on and join us. Let me tell you a little bit more about Encompass. Encompass is an organization that's been around for over 50 years and serves children of all abilities, families of all income levels, and in all life situations in the Snoqualmie Valley and surrounding areas. More than ever right now, our children need Encompass. Encompass is vital to their lives in helping get through the situation that we're living in. We have been working very hard to connect with children in other ways since our sites are closed. We have been providing telehealth sessions for children to provide behavioral health or occupational therapy or speech therapy through the internet. We've also been doing some Zoom group meetings with our preschool classes, creating packets that parents pick up and can use with their children throughout the week, and teachers connecting with kids and with families through video chat or through email. We're trying to be as creative as possible to stay involved and keep services coming to families who need us. All families, like I said earlier, even families who are living in poverty in our community, use the services of Encompass. These are families that don't earn enough, even during the best of times, to really be secure in their basic needs. Now, many of them have lost work or reduced hours of work, and that has caused tremendous hardship. Luckily, Encompass has been available and been engaged and been able to help families in these situations, including helping many families to keep them from becoming homeless because of lack of ability to pay rent. Right now, families are stuck together in their houses all the time, and there is definitely situations of unreported child abuse or domestic violence. Luckily, because Encompass has relationships with families and is continuously engaged, we are able to intervene and help with stress reduction and provide resources and connections if needed to make sure that our kids are safe. So Encompass is vital, and we are just so grateful that you are willing to tune in and hear more about what we're doing and hopefully provide some support. So thank you again for being here this morning. It means the world to us. At Encompass, we recognize that we're part of a larger team that's all working together in our community to help all children thrive. That's why at our Encompass Rise and Thrive breakfast each year, we like to present an award to both the corporate partner and a community partner who has really shown exceptional efforts in helping us work toward that mission. The first award that I'd like to present is the John Castle Corporate Partner Award. John Castle was a longtime board member and emeritus board member at Encompass and a professor of entrepreneurship at the University of Washington. We have named this award in his honor to a corporate partner who has partnered with us especially well. This year, the John Castle Corporate Partner of the Year Award goes to two businesses, ABC World Movers and Pioneer Van Lines, whose owners, Keri Bailey and Lorna Stern, have shown tremendous dedication to the mission of Encompass through support of our events, sponsorships, and volunteer work at Encompass. Keri Bailey was a board member at Encompass for 10 years, including our board president for one of those years, and is currently an emeritus board member. Thank you, Keri and Lorna, for all you do. Our next award is the Encompass Community Partner of the Year Award. And this year, we are dedicating this award to 4 community nonprofit organizations in our valley who have worked together with Encompass on a project called the Supportive Community for All. Together, these organizations and Encompass form what is called the Supportive Community for All Partner Team. A Supportive Community for All is a project that has been going on for a couple years. And the purpose of the Supportive Community for All is to work together to improve accessibility to human services for people who need it the most. These 4 partner team members have worked together with community members to design some innovative new approaches to try and get those services to people who need it. So congratulations, Supportive Community for All Partner Team. Hopelink, the Snoqualmie Valley Community Network, the Mount Si Senior Center, and the Snoqualmie Valley Food Bank. So thank you all again for taking the time to tune in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the breakfast.
Thank you, Nela, and style points, and a congratulations and a thank you to future Oscar winner Jacob, who also doubles as her son. He was behind the camera for that video. Big thank you to him. He's a senior, by the way, one of those that doesn't get the proper celebration, so we'll celebrate him now. Jacob, congrats. Mount Si High School, one of the most beautiful backdrops in all of high school land. Congratulations. He's on his way out, and thanks to Nela as well. What a fun way to kick off Rise and Thrive in our virtual at-home, stay-home breakfast, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to introduce our keynote speaker. We're so lucky to have her here with us to celebrate Encompass and the great work here in the Rise and Thrive breakfast, the virtual edition. I have the pleasure of introducing our keynote, who is Dr. Rebecca Partridge. She's going to be speaking on the importance of early childhood intervention. That's why we're here. We talk about it every year. Dr. Partridge is actually the Deputy Chief of Pediatrics for Virginia Mason Medical Center just down the way in Issaquah. She's also responsible for championing the Down syndrome program in 2012, which has since expanded to include nearly 400 patients in the Seattle area. We're lucky to have her here with us. Please welcome Dr. Rebecca Partridge.
Good morning, Team Encompass. I am so excited to get to be here with you virtually today and to talk about the many ways that Encompass has made a difference in not just my patients' families and our community, but also in my own family. To begin, I'd like to introduce you to Josie. Now, I knew Josie before she was born. I had the opportunity to meet Josie because her parents had heard the words, "I'm sorry, your baby has Down syndrome." 18 years ago, I heard those words too. When I first met Josie's parents, they were scared. They were scared about the health of their child. They were scared about the future of their family. They were scared about how they could provide care to a baby with Down syndrome. They had never even met someone with Down syndrome, and they had no idea what to do. So we sat together. We cried together. Because I also once sat as a scared, expecting mom in a pediatrician's office, knowing nothing about how to provide for my baby with Down syndrome. But as we spoke, we together planted a seed of hope when I described birth to 3 coming to my house when my son was 11 days old, and so that we could create a plan together to support all of us. Josie's family lives in Issaquah, so I explained what Encompass is. I explained they would never be alone in this journey because there is an entire village at the ready to hold them, to support them and their entire family, and to welcome this baby with open arms. The family left still scared about Josie's health and about their family's future, but with the surety that the formation of Team Josie had already begun. As a physician, I have a wave of relief wash over me when I meet a family from Issaquah, Sammamish, North Bend, because I know Encompass is there. Countless studies have shown the benefit of early intervention and the amazing outcomes when services are provided as early as possible, while the brain and nerves are still developing and being shaped and molded. Physical therapy helps children to become mobile, helps them to independently explore their environment. It allows parents to grab for the camera when their child makes his first mess and to witness their child's very first step, and ultimately allows their child to sink the perfect shot at a Special Olympics basketball game. Occupational therapy helps children not just to write and color and cut, but also to move their bodies and to meet their own sensory needs. It allows them to pick and sometimes eat dandelions when their mom isn't paying attention. They learn how to ultimately use a spoon, and they also learn how to type so that they can create an account online with papajohns.com and order $343 worth of pizza, payable by check upon delivery. Yeah, that happened. Speech therapy is available to help children learn to eat and how to communicate, because every parent dreams of seeing the signs, "Love mama," and hearing "more daddy." And every parent hopes to never hear the sentence, "Megan just flushed a seashell." And through Encompass, every therapy is tailored to each child and to each family. Many children need support with feeding or accommodations for hearing or vision differences. And I promise you, families will never forget their child's first early educator and therapists. Siblings are supported through sib shops, where they have a space to talk about what is wonderful about being a sibling to a child with a disability and what is really hard about it too. And because being a parent is really hard, even on our best days, parents are strengthened by other parents, by parent-child interaction therapy, and by a team of professionals who see their child for the wonderful, complete person that they are. And the Encompass team can't wait to see the many ways each child will change the world. Encompass truly serves our community. I think Rachel Naomi Remen explains it best when she wrote, "Helping, fixing, and serving represent 3 different ways of seeing life. When you help, you see life as weak. When you fix, you see life as broken. When you serve, you see life as whole. We serve life not because it is broken, but because it is holy." I am so grateful to be part of our community, to be part of Team Encompass, to be part of Team Josie, and to be part of Team Josh, where the divine in me bows to the divine in you and in each child. I can't wait to see who they become.
Wow. Thank you so much. How fun to have the doctor with us to help give us some perspective. Dr. Rebecca Partridge, thank you so much. some expertise and clearly some passion there for that early childhood intervention and Encompass and the great work. And that's why we're here. We're building a wonderful momentum. And look at this, you're not even done with breakfast yet. Look at all the progress we made. In fact, we want to share who else is having some of your breakfast this morning. We've seen a couple of families already. Jen and Henry, hi. Yummy. They've got started without us, but that's okay. This is the At the Home edition. Big thanks to the Hart family there as well. Thanks for sharing your pictures. Thanks for joining us this morning. We know this is a highly unusual time in the world, but we thank you for making us and for making Encompass a part of your plans and for being here and for supporting the great work that they do. I'm lucky to be here. We've been able to do this for several years in person. We've gotten together out at Snoqualmie, but obviously times have changed, but the mission goes on, and we can't thank you enough for your commitment, for joining us this morning, for sharing pictures, sharing the love, and we're going to raise some money and support the great work that Encompass is doing here. But now we want to kind of get that real live Yelp review. We want to hear from a couple of families who have benefited from Encompass's services directly. Take a look.
Hi, everyone. We're so excited to be able to share our story about how Encompass has just blessed our family beyond measure. We had a birth diagnosis with Nova of Down syndrome. And at just 7 weeks old, a team came into our home, and I can truly say that it was the first time in 7 weeks that I felt like people were advocating for her instead of warning us of what could be. It was excitement about her future and what she could achieve. They've been so patient.
Just like her.
They've been so patient with us. As we've all tried to learn this process and how we can do our best and advocate for Nova within this community. But we owe Encompass more than we could ever repay. We are so grateful for their kindness and their patience as we navigate this as well. Are you saying thank you? Can you say thank you? Thank you. Thank you.
I love you.
We're also grateful during this time that we're able to do teletherapy. It allows Nova to continue to see their faces and build that relationship. Even if it's over FaceTime, they are so generous with their time, answering questions for us. And I know that this is only going to help in the future once we're able to have them back into our home. And we're so excited for that. Thank you for allowing us to speak today. Thank you for allowing us to share just how lucky and how truly blessed we feel to have the opportunity to work with everyone at Encompass. Can you say, I love you? I love you. Say thank you.
Yeah, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, we're the Hansen family. I'm Jenna.
A Tootie. Okay, I am Reed.
What's your name?
This
This is Noel.
guy.
And we've been an Encompass family for about 6.5 years now. We've used toddler group, birth to 3 early intervention, summer camps, parent night out, occupational therapy, and Noel is currently in preschool. So the biggest reason Encompass is important to us is because of the birth to 3 early intervention program. That was instrumental in figuring out what was going on with this guy. And, you know, Encompass was there to help guide us through and give us tips and tricks and ideas. And you learned a lot, didn't you?
You learned a teensy tad bit.
You learned a teensy tad bit. Okay.
Yeah.
We learned a lot of interesting ways to help with just meal time and kind of getting a real good understanding of how he approaches the world and how it's different from the way we see things. And it really helped us get some really good strategies for being able to figure out some of that early on development challenge that we were seeing.
And probably the best thing about the birth to 3 early intervention was that we had someone come to our home, an occupational therapist, and she helped us, you know, of all the things that you said. But it was just really convenient, and it was really nice.
Yeah, it's amazing to have such a great resource, like literally in our backyard, just 5 minutes away. Being able to get over there for the summer camps, the parent nights out, and being able to go there for toddler group and preschool. You like preschool, right?
What's your favorite part about preschool?
Nothing at all. What about breakfast and Miss Amy, Miss Charmaine,
And
all
the
your
babies?
friends?
Miss Helen? What do you like the best? I mean, I know what I like the best.
I like that dollhouse.
Oh, you like the dollhouse? Oh, wow.
Okay, she likes the dollhouse, apparently. Yeah, she
What
likes
is your favorite thing about Encompass?
My favorite thing is movie time.
Movie time.
I like movie time
Yeah.
and cookies.
And
Let's
cookies.
cookies. I like cookies too.
Clearly, she's had cookies. So the biggest thing too is that, you know, we don't know where we would be without Encompass, and we just want to thank everybody for being there and continuing to be there for us. We tell everybody how amazing Encompass is and how much we love you guys. So that being said too, we would love if you would support Encompass with a financial donation. Any little bit helps. And yeah, as you can see.
Well, most importantly, your donations allow other families to be able to take advantage of the services for very little to no cost, and the services are vital for being able to help with children at a very important age, especially in the birth of 3, where you can start to get an understanding of what might be going on, and that was really instrumental for us, and we can't recommend it stronger.
Oh, wonderful. Big thank you to the families, to mom and dads for sharing that with us. And what a reminder as parents that we are, after all, at the core, the very basis, a human jungle gym. Thank you so much for sharing those stories and for some context as to why we're really here today. This is your opportunity to support this amazing organization, Encompass, all the programs, all the services they provide for the kids now and, of course, for future generations. Our goal for today, as I mentioned, it's a lofty one, $45,000, but it's vital. It's needed. And if you wish to right now, you got to scoot. We know we got a couple more minutes of your time here. You can just hit that donate button right there on the bottom of your screen. You don't even have to delay. We're looking for that $45,000 goal that will help us continue the great work that is so needed more than ever right now. So I'll keep checking my phone and see if anybody wants to just do a transfer. You could just do a real simple, just Venmo me the 45,000, and then we could just skip. No, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. Okay, we'll do it the long way because we want to talk about the impact of your money. Again, donate button at the bottom of your screen. Let's talk about the matching first, because this is a wonderful opportunity. Encompass is fortunate to have a very generous donor. She's back. Caroline Omack is matching every donation here today. That's $250 or higher. So as long as you throw in $250 or more, she's going to donate dollar for dollar. You're going to double that impact at $250 or higher. Huge thank you to Caroline Omack for her support for the children, the families we serve. So already we are in a winning situation here. The Encompass board members, not to be outdone, they have joined forces as well. They're the original Legion of Zoom. They're inspiring others to give today. They have donated $10,000 to continue the much needed programs, the services Encompass expertly provides. So the board's stepping up. Kudos for $10,000. So how can you give? We have made it very easy. Encompass has put that little donate button again right on the bottom of your screen. Maybe you already noticed it. Kids, if you're sitting there with mom and dad having breakfast too, feel free to just scooch that mouse right over the donate button and then hover. And then mom and dad will make it official when they're prepared, okay? Of course, this can be a one-time gift. Maybe you want to just do something right now. You want to do it monthly, quarterly payments, flex pay, in the QVC world as we saw growing up. Also, if your employer has a matching gift program, please allow Encompass the opportunity to take advantage of that. A lot of people don't even realize that the companies they work for have matching gift programs. So if you're going to donate $500, $1,000, make sure you go in, you fill out the paperwork. It's very easy. I've done it. And your company can match that. So we can take advantage of Carol Ann's, your company match, and we can really make a big difference and a big impact for Encompass here. In our final moments here, I just want to talk about these levels, the impact and what they will give, because this is really an extraordinary opportunity. Let's start up at the high end level at $5,000. Did you know that That would fund for an entire year, a full year of life-changing early intervention therapy to a newborn struggling with developmental delays, allowing them the chance to catch up with their typically developing peers. So that's $5,000. It's an entire year changing a life. Now cut that in half at $2,500. That's going to help a foster child overcome the effects of abuse and trauma by providing 9 months of therapy and counseling. Again, that will change a life. That's at the $2,500 level. Now at the $1,000 level, that's going to send a kid living in poverty to full day preschool for a month, an entire month, preparing them to succeed in kindergarten. That can be that life-changing, that pivoting moment that changes everything. That's at $1,000. Please consider it. Now cut that in half at $500. That's going to bring the mobile therapy unit. We celebrate this in person every year. It's usually parked out front of the event. This is an amazing opportunity to take the Encompass show on the road. The mobile therapy unit at $500. That'll take the unit to a family living in a rural area for 4 sessions of parent-child interaction therapy. It has got everything built inside, the computers, the room where they can sit and monitor. It's a really special vehicle. And at that $500 level, that will bring the mobile therapy unit to a rural area for 4 sessions. Cut that in half at $250. That's going to provide a trauma-informed care training designed to help teachers support their most troubled students, right? This will help the teachers care for those kiddos, creating a healthy, supportive environment for all the students there in the classroom. That's at the $250 level. And again, by doing that at $250, we're going to double that. That'll become $500. If you've got a company match, we can double that. So please consider that. Now at the $100 level, you won't be able to take advantage of that $250 match, but it will still make a really big difference for us. It's going to provide an hour of occupational therapy for a child struggling with fine motor skills like handwriting. And again, all of that for just $100. So that's just some context for what your gifts will mean in regards to the services and the actual impact that it will have on Encompass and the families that they serve. We do have a couple of more sponsors that we want to celebrate here today, people who've stepped up. We certainly know it is more challenging than ever to keep up your own businesses, and the fact that you would continue to support Encompass means a ton. So thank you to all of these fine people for continuing to support the great work that we're doing here. We have exceeded our 9:30 allotment by 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, but I think you're good sports, and hopefully that gave you more opportunity to enjoy breakfast at your own pace. If you want to sit around and talk around the table about your donation, about the impact, we'll give you a few minutes to do that. We can't thank you enough for continuing to support Encompass. Some of you maybe are here for the first time. We can't wait for the opportunity to get together and do this again in person. Who knows when that might be, whether it's back at the golf club in Snoqualmie, or if we got a distance, maybe we'll take it to the Gorge as I proposed in the past. Maybe we'll spread it out in an amphitheater. Either way, the show must go on. We must continue to fund Encompass and the great work, and the families that they serve rely on them. We must, and that is why we're here today. So thank you for making us a part of your agenda today. Thanks for making Encompass a part of your plans. Please consider that donation seriously. Take advantage of that match. Take advantage of the corporate match as well. We want to thank you so much for being here, for partnering with us to create a healthy foundation for kiddos. That's what Encompass is all about, and you're a big part of that here today. Thanks for sharing breakfast with us. I don't care what anyone says. I can't tell that you cut your hair yourself. Can you tell that I cut mine? Don't answer that, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being here on behalf of Encompass Northwest. I'm Chris Cashman. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Rise and Thrive Breakfast. Make those donations. Let's keep the love going, and we'll see you soon.